Can you give audience little insight on how does the student ambassador program work and its general importance in this space?
Yeah, so students ambassadors, we started that program right away. We have 5 ambassadors at any given time. They work 4 hours a week on shift helping users of the space. Their main job is to orient new users to the space, so to give tours of the space and to help people troubleshoot problems or get started with printing. Really, almost everything in the space is about making people feel comfortable in the space. Almost everything about the design of the space, how we do technology, how we talk about it, is all about reducing barriers. So the ambassador program is important because it is meant to put a friendly face to the makerspace to help people be introduced to it and to sort of learn about it. It's a face that isn't mine, so it's a face that might look more like our student population and also be younger. And so that's really like what the core of that program is about.
What's that one thing about Makerspace that most people on campus do not know about?
I guess I have my answer, which is why I think what most people don't understand about a space like this, which I'm not sure if it's what most people care about, but I don't think they know about, which is that I don't really care about anything that's made in the space. That's not the goal. The goal is that people are learning how to learn by doing with technology. They're gaining confidence in that, and they're gaining the sense of belonging both in a space like this and in the university in general, that they can then harness to become people who are more capable of learning on their own independently and in spaces like this in the future.
Where do you see the space going in the next few years? What does your vision look like for the space?
Yeah, so I just did a sabbatical for 6 months. I needed way more than 6 months, so I'm not nearly done it yet, but it's sort of on this question. Um, I think my goal for the space is to try to make what happens in the space more connected with the rest of the world. But what I'd like to do is to get users of the space to be thinking more and connecting more with what they're doing in the space with the things they care about outside of the space. So that might mean the environmental consequences of what they're doing, but it might also mean the social or cultural consequences of what they're doing or why they're doing it. So for instance, with textiles, there's a lot of interesting things around, fast fashion and the impact of textiles on the environment and on labor. And, there's all sorts of interesting questions with AI, of course. And these are things that in a technology space, I would like to get people to think about a bit more. And so one of my goals is to build that into the fabric of the space so that people still have autonomy and freedom to come in and work on what they're passionate about, but just through interacting with the tools in the space, they're prompted to think more about those things and integrate their thoughts about that into the projects they're doing.